Today's play-by-play action, right after a word from our sponsors. Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. It's truck month at Bill Wells, and we have 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado light-duty trucks with Turbo Max and 5.3-liter engine, and great offers on all other Silverados. Make us your last stop and get the best deal. Together, let's drive. Call, click BillWellsChevrolet.com, or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
The Brown family of Brown Flying Service in Littlefield proudly supports the Littlefield Wildcats and sends them all the best in tonight's game. Brown Flying Service provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer a comprehensive array of products and services for your agriculture operation. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in, or good evening, should I say, and welcome in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West, and we're broadcasting live tonight from Idalou, where the Wildcats are opening district play against the Idalou Wildcats. Let's take a look at the lineup for Littlefield today. We are the visiting team. We'll be batting in the top half of every inning. Batting first for the Wildcats is the pitcher wearing number 2, Major McNeese. Batting second in the order is the center fielder who wears number 18. That's Braden Redmond. Batting third for the Wildcats is the right fielder wearing number 10, Jacob Kirkland. Cleanup hitter today is the third baseman who wears number 28, Chip Green. Batting fifth in the order for the Wildcats, the second baseman wearing number 22. That's Dawson Adkins. Batting sixth in the order is the shortstop wearing number 12, Ian Mendez. Batting seventh for the Wildcats is the first baseman wearing number 30. That's Adam McDonald. The number 8 batter in the order is the catcher, number 8, Jaden Kirkland. And batting ninth in the order, rounding out the order, is the left fielder who wears number 6. That's Gabe Villanueva. Also on the roster for the Wildcats today, number 26, Gabe Mata. Number 32, CJ Weaver. Number 20, Ana Ayala. And number 16, Blayton Solis. Rounds out the roster for the Littlefield Wildcats. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the first pitch coming up right after this.
At First Federal Bank, we believe we are the best bank in Lamb County. We are the next generation of banking, while still holding true to our values that help to improve lives and strengthen communities. First Federal Bank was born to provide banking the way it should be, by putting people first. We are proud of the role we serve in the lives of our customers. Visit our new ATM, conveniently located at our bank at 2313 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. First Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 4 94763.
The Heffington family of Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation sends all the best to each member of the Littlefield Wildcats this season. Triple T Irrigation is an authorized TL irrigation systems dealer. Like no other, hydrostatically powered TL systems are designed to deliver continuous movement to extend gearbox life. Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit David McGehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network, our very first broadcast of the 2025 season. Joined by Olivia Seha. You ready for some baseball tonight?
Yeah, I can say I am.
Every out-of-town game, we're sitting right behind home plate, except for Roosevelt. I believe they have a press box for us, but get ready for some wind and dust. But tonight's beautiful, great weather on this Tuesday night for the district opener between Idalou and Littlefield. And this is the official start of my 24th year of broadcasting high school sports, and it's also the 14th year of broadcasting Littlefield high school sports. I started at the very beginning of baseball season, so it doesn't start. My career doesn't start at the beginning of the school year. It always starts in baseball. That's how I keep count.
I gotcha.
How long have you been doing it?
What, like 5 years, maybe 4?
Well,
maybe 4.
I'll tell you this, in the 14 years that I've been covering Littlefield high school baseball, it's been a whole lot of fun. Won a lot of games, had a lot of exciting broadcasts, and we're hoping for another great season here in 2025.
For sure.
On the mound for Idalou is Gentry Pounds. He wears number 0. Behind the plate, number 7, Thomas Pirtle. At first base, number 23, J.T. Phillips. The second baseman, number 6, Noah Vasquez. Shortstop is number 2, Cooper Wilson. And number 20, Kai Gager, maybe is how you say his name, at third base. Colt Gandy, number 3, out in left field. Cash Kuntz, the center fielder, wearing number 5. And Jake Caffey, the right fielder for Idalou. Idalou, the home team, dressed in their white jerseys with white pants, green and yellow trim and numbers with green pinstripes. Littlefield in their gray jerseys with maroon and white trim and numbers, the maroon and white stripes on the sleeve with white pants for the Littlefield Wildcats. The visiting team.
And if you see something across the screen, because I'm seeing it, I think it's just like a little spider web.
Well, so we're probably going to get dust on the camera, the backstop.
Yeah.
I mean, we're right behind the backstop. We may be out of commission if that camera gets hit with a foul ball. It's right up against the backstop, and it's a net. It's not chain link, so if you see a fly ball or a foul ball take us out, just go listen at littlefieldsports.com because we're out of commission. So here we go. Major McNeese, the first batter, takes a strike down the middle. Major will be followed in the batting order by Braden Redmond and Jacob Kirkland. McNeese, the senior, left-hander at the plate. Here's Pounds pitching out of the stretch. And Major's going to rip this one out into left field, and it gets down for a base hit. Out in front of Colt Gandy, the left fielder out there. And that will be a leadoff single for Major McNeese.
And we'll take it.
Well, McNeese leads things off. He'll be at first with no outs here in the top of the first inning. We don't have a scoreboard graphic for you if you're watching on YouTube, but I'll give you the score as much as I can.
And if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in to us. We appreciate it a lot.
I reckon we've got some Idalou folks watching today, too. We're the only live stream, I believe. First pitch to Braden is high for ball 1. Runner on first with no outs here in the top of the first. 0-0. Second batter of the game at the plate for Littlefield. Scheduled to play 7 innings. So here we go. Pounds is going to come in and hit him. Oh, it hit the end of the bat.
So foul.
That will be a foul ball to Braden Redmond. Yeah, got the end of the baseball bat there on the knob. So that'll be strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs with a runner on first. That's Major McNeese. 0-0 here in the top of 1. Not a big lead over there at first base for Major, but he's inching towards second. That pitch is going to miss high and inside, gets past the catcher, and that will allow Major to go to second base on the passed ball. So that puts a runner in scoring position for the Wildcats with Major McNeese at first. Second base. And every time we play Idalou, I have to tell you, when I say Wildcats, I'm talking about Littlefield. 2-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2 now to Braden Redmond. 2 balls, 2 strikes with no outs. Littlefield trying to strike first with a runner in scoring position. A base hit here from Redmond could score Major at second base. Here's the 2-2. Down the middle, got him swinging, and that'll be a strike 3. Braden Redmond goes down swinging for out number 1. So 1 away with a runner on second, and here comes Jacob Kirkland. Kirkland to the plate. Gentry pounds the pitcher on the mound for Idalou, a right-hander. Checks a runner at second. First pitch here comes in for a strike. I think Kirkland probably thought that was a little high, but the umpire gives it to him, and it's 0-1. 0-0 our score, top of the first inning. 1 out with a runner on second for Littlefield. Here's the, he won't deliver the pitch. Umpire wasn't ready. Well, the batter wasn't ready. Kirkland wasn't in the box yet. So now we're all set. Here's Pounds. Pitch. Major's going to go. It comes in and hits him. And Jacob Kirkland, hit by a pitch, will go to first base, and Major McNeese steals.
And he's going to be sent back to second.
Oh, dead ball. Yep. Yeah, it'll be a dead ball. He would have stolen third. Coach Jet.
He's got some wheels for sure.
Yeah, Coach Jet Hartley, the head coach, coaching third base today, and he had him going. Gave him the green light. But that'll put runners at first and second base now for Littlefield. Jacob Kirkland at first, Major McNeese at second, and here comes Chip Green. First pitch to Chippy is going to be fouled back to the backstop. That'll be a strike 1. Oh and 1 to the batter, Chip Green. Green, the senior cleanup hitter. Right-handed batter at the plate. Pounds. Keeping a close eye on McNeese, and he'll come off the back of the rubber there to force Major to tag up there at second base. We've got Jacob Kirkland on first, Major McNeese at second. 1 out. Top of the first, 0-0. And Chip Green at the plate. Pickoff throw to second base, not in time as McNeese gets back in safely. Had to dive in head first. It was a good pickoff move from the Idalou pitcher, Gentry Pounds. Back of the plate, 0-1. Here's the pitch. That one comes in for a called strike 2. Lower outside portion of the strike zone. And we're looking directly into the sun as we look down the third baseline here from the visitor side. Sun setting over the left foul pole. 0-2 to Green. Pitch, swing and a miss, and Chip goes down on 3 strikes. That's 2 outs now, with runners at first and second base for the Littlefield Wildcats, and here comes Dawson Adkins. Adkins will step into the box. With 2 outs here. Gentry Pounds has thrown 12 pitches here in the first inning. 0-0 our score. First pitch is low. Ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Adkins. Should he get on base with 2 outs, Ian Mendez would be the next batter up for the Wildcats. Here's the 1-0. Well, curveball comes in for a strike, and now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, 2 on for the Littlefield. Now the infield umpire is going to give the Idalou pitcher some coaching. I don't know if he almost balked.
I think it's because you can't tell the difference between the dust bag and the ball.
I got you. So the umpire out there still. I'd have just called a balk and went on with the game. So here we go, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Littlefield has runners at first and second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Dawson Atkins. We won't see it yet. As Pounds comes off the back of the mound. Out of the stretch. Here's the delivery. He holds up on a strike, and it's now 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, it's pretty low.
1-2 with 2 outs. Pounds gets a call from his catcher, Thomas Pirtle, behind the plate. Here's the 1-2. That'll be ripped down to first base and caught for out number 3 to retire the side as Dawson Atkins lines out to the first baseman. Littlefield puts 2 on but can't bring any across. We're headed to the bottom of the first. Idalou coming up right after this.
This is Superintendent Mitch McNeese. I'm proud to support our Littlefield ISD athletes and students as they strive for victory. Behind every game, every win, and every success on a field, court, or classroom stands a dedicated team. From our hardworking school board to our passionate administrators, faculty, and staff, we are cheering for our students. With their talent and determination, they embody the spirit of our community. Go Wildcats, Littlefield ISD, where excellence is the standard.
Every bag of FiberMax cotton has 220,000 seeds chock full of innovation, like advanced genetics for longer, stronger fiber, which means 220,000 reasons to hear, "You got what premiums?" And new Accent Flex technology for powerful weed control, which means 220,000 reasons to say, "Heck yeah, I grew that." FiberMax cotton from BASF. Innovation in every bag. Always read and follow label directions.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha here in Idalou, where Littlefield takes the field for the first time. 0-0 our score, headed to the bottom of the first. Major McNeese, the left-hander, on the mound for the Wildcats. Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. Adam McDonald is at first. Dawson Atkins at second. Ian Mendez, the shortstop, and Chip Green at third base. We have Gabriel Villanueva out in left, Braden Redmond, the center fielder, and Jacob Kirkland out in right for the Wildcats. Cooper Wilson comes to the plate here for Idalou to start things off for the green team. 0-0. Littlefield put 2 on but couldn't get any across in the first inning, and Major brings the heat on the first pitch. It's a fastball, strike 1 down the middle to Cooper Wilson. Here's McNeese out of the windup, the 0-1. Just a little high for ball 1. Yeah, it was close. 1-1 to Cooper Wilson. Here's the pitch. Low and inside, ball 2 now. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1, Cooper Wilson. Cash Kuntz on deck. Jake Caffey in the hole for Idalou. 2-1 pitch comes in for a called strike 2, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs to the leadoff batter for Idalou. 0-0 our score. 2-2 pitch. Well, curveball stays high, kind of got away from him, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's a full count. Here's McNeese. Payoff pitch. No.
Goodness gracious, I thought it was a strike.
Umpire felt it was a little high, and that'll be a leadoff walk for Idalou here. Runner on first with no outs here in the bottom of the first. 0-0 our score. Cash Kuntz comes to the plate now for Idalou. Here's McNeese. First pitch will be fouled off over the backstop and out of play. Strike 1 on the foul ball.
I sure am glad I parked far.
You can't park close at this place unless you're in the alley over here.
Yeah.
It's a hike. Kind of like mule shoes, right? Baseball and softball fields back to back. You got to walk a mile to get to it. That pitch is high. Ball 1.
It's a good stop.
Yeah, Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. Replacing, 3-year starter at catcher, Brendan Bowman?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since we've had somebody behind the plate that wasn't named Bowman. That pitch a little high. Right now, Major, he's wondering where the strike zone is.
I think it's golf range. That's what it was on the last.
Here's the 1-1. Foul ball straight back. Strike 2 on the foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Idalou has a runner on first base with no outs here in the bottom of the first and a 0-0 score. Here's Major. The 1-2. Curveball. He's going to foul it off over the backstop and out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2.
Goes over the backstop and they run for a snow cone.
Do they still do that?
I just seen a whole herd of kids running.
Been doing that for 50 years. That one comes in for a called strike 3 as he freezes him at the plate. Cash Kuntz goes down looking, and that's the first strikeout of the game for the Littlefield pitcher, Major McNeese. 1 away with a runner on first, and Jake Caffey comes to the plate now. Jake Caffey at the plate with a runner on first. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to go. The throw gets past Ian Mendez, the shortstop. But Braden Redmond was there to back him up and keep that runner at second base.
I was going to say, luckily Redmond was there.
Cooper Wilson steals at second base. Back at the plate, 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0. And Idalou has a runner in scoring position here in the first with 0-0 score. That pitch high and outside for ball 2. Now 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. Next pitch, outside, ball 3.
He's got to bring it down just a bit more.
Runner on second base is Cooper Wilson for Idalou. Taking a lead, there's a pitch. That one misses inside for ball 4. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Jake Caffey. Now Kai Gauger comes to the plate now. Gauger wears number 20. He's got runners at first and second base with 1 out. I wouldn't mind seeing old Kai ground into a double play here. What do you think?
I think that'd be great.
Here's McNeese. Checks a runner at second. That's going to be ripped out into left field. Gets down for a base hit in the gap. It's going back to the wall, and Idalou's going to score first. Cooper Wilson comes in. Caffey will score from first, and that'll be a 2 RBI double to the gap in left center field for Kai Gauger. And that is a 2 RBI double to make the score 2-0 Idalou, bottom of the first. That brings Gentry pounds to the plate. Runner on second with one out. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 to the batter, Pounds. Next pitch is a curveball. Beautiful, comes in for a called strike. 0-2. Major McNeese way ahead in the count here to Gentry Pounds. 0-2 pitch, a little high. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, now 1-2. McNeese gets the call from Kirkland. Next pitch, high, ball 2. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Major has already thrown 20 pitches here in the first inning. 11 have been for ball. That pitch will be fouled back to the backstop.
Oh, there goes the camera.
We're going to have to twist that camera. Let me turn your headset off. Sorry about that, camera girl. 2-2. Next pitch. Curveball fouled back to the backstop. Count remains 2-2. Hey, just. And there's another foul ball. Last 3 pitches have been for foul. Two balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Runner on second base for Idalou. Gentry Pounds at the plate, battling. Swings at the next pitch for strike 3, and Pounds goes down swinging for out number 2. That's 2 strikeouts on the day for Major McNeese. 2-0 is our score. Olivia employed Coach Green to help her out over there. They'll get it right. Here comes Thomas Pirtle, the catcher. First pitch comes in for a called strike. Thanks, Coach. We have to put him on the payroll. Next pitch comes in for a called strike 2. And the next foul ball is going to do the same thing. Major McNeese ahead, 0-2 to the batter, Pirtle. Next pitch, a little high and outside, ball 1. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to Thomas Pirtle. 2 outs, runner on second. Idalou has brought 2 runs across here in the first. And it's 2-0. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Thomas Pirtle goes down swinging for out number 3. But Idalou scores 2 in the first, and we played 1 complete with your score. Littlefield 0, Idalou 2. We'll be right back.
118 years and still going strong. Wellington State Bank is your hometown community bank. Wellington State Bank offers personal dedicated service on deposit accounts, farm and equipment loans, and many other financial needs. Wellington State Bank proudly serves the Littlefield area and always supports the Wildcats. Visit any of our 14 locations or on the web at wellingtonsb.bank. Wellington State Bank of Littlefield, your partners in progress. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha. Coach Green helping out with the camera a little bit too. As we move to the top of inning number 2, Idalou leads the game 2-0, top of the second. We have the 6, 7, and 8 batters coming up in the order for Littlefield. It'll be Ian Mendez, followed by Adam McDonald and Jaden Kirkland in the batting order for the good guys. Gentry Pounds comes back out onto the mound for Idalou. He threw a total of 16 pitches in the first inning. 12 of those were for strike. Out of 16 pitches, only 4 were for ball. Littlefield put 2 runners on but couldn't get them across in the first inning. So Ian Mendez will come to the plate. The Wildcat shortstop will step into the batter's box for the first time today. Mendez, a right-handed batter, the senior. Here's the first pitch to Ian Mendez, and Pounds delivers a strike on a fastball down the middle. Strike one. 0-1 to the leadoff batter, Mendez. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball out into right field. It's in the gap and it gets down. The right fielder, Jake Caffey, got over to it in time to keep Ian there at second or at a first base to keep it from turning into a double. But a nice leadoff single for Ian Mendez for the Wildcats to put a runner on first with no outs.
I mean, that a way to start the inning.
Adam McDonald comes to the plate now. Adam is the number 7 batter in the order. McDonald, the first baseman. And he's showing bunt. And he'll lay it down, coming back to the pitcher, Pounds. He'll go to second base. And they got him as McDonald is able to outrun the throw there. We just had a little too much on it coming off the bat on the fielder's choice. McDonald will be safe at first. So now McDonald at first, 1 away. And Jaden Kirkland comes to the plate. Jaden Kirkland, the right fielder. Swings at the first pitch for strike one. Oh, and 1 to the batter, Kirkland. Next pitch comes in low. Catcher throws down at first, but McDonald gets back in safely. 2-0 our score. 2-zip. Idalou on top. We're in the top of the second inning. Littlefield has a runner on first with 1 out. It's Adam McDonald at first base. Jaden Kirkland at the plate. Pitch comes down the middle, called strike 2. Took some off that one on a changeup. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And Pounds will come off the rubber there to keep McDonald in check at first base. Gabe Villanueva in the on-deck circle for the Wildcats. Here's the pickoff throw to first, not in time as Adam gets back in safely. And Pounds pretty much pitches exclusively out of the stretch. Swing and a miss for strike 3 as Jaden goes down swinging. Went chasing one low and away. And that'll be out number 2. 2 outs with a runner on first, and here comes G, left-handed batter. Number 9 batter in the order for the Wildcats. First pitch to Villanueva, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Should Gabe get on base with 2 outs, we would go back to the top of the order. Major McNeese is on deck. Runner on first base, 2 outs for Littlefield. Idalou on top, 2-0. That pitch is high and outside to the lefty. It's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pounds delivers a fastball on the outside corner for a called strike 2. And now it's 1-2. I feel like Major hit that spot earlier and didn't get a strike.
Well,
just saying. Here's the 1-2. That's high. Ball 2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Villanueva battling here, trying to get on base by any means necessary. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 3. Gabe Villanueva goes down swinging for strike 3 and out number 3 to retire the side. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 2 with your score, Littlefield 0, Idalou 2. We'll be back right after this.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. It's truck month at Bill Wells, and we have 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado light duty trucks with Turbo Max and 5.3-liter engines, and great offers on all other Silverados. Make us your last stop and get the best deal. Together, let's drive. Call, click BillWellsChevrolet.com, or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
The Brown family of Brown Flying Service in Littlefield proudly supports the Littlefield Wildcats and sends them all the best in tonight's game. Brown Flying Service provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer a comprehensive array of products and services for your agriculture operation. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
Welcome back in to Idalou, Texas, where the Littlefield Wildcats trail this game by a score of 2-0. Idalou on top here in the bottom of the second inning. And just so you guys know, all season long we'll probably have music playing in the background, and that probably means the YouTube police are going to come after me.
I hope not.
They will. And they'll mute part of our broadcast, so if you ever go, but not live, but when you go back and watch it, there may be parts of the broadcast cut out because somebody's playing music. I mean,
well, maybe if we
I'm
say
not the one
we
playing
don't
music.
own any rights to this
yeah,
music.
that doesn't work.
Oh, okay, darn.
Unfortunately. So here we go. Major McNeese dropped 28 pitches in the first inning of play. Moving into the bottom of the second. He'll face the 7, 8, and 9 batters, the bottom of the order for Idalou. First pitch here to J.T. Phillips is in there for a call, strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Phillips. Next pitch, a little high, ball 1, count evens at 1-1. 2-0 our score, Idalou, 2-zip Idalou. Bottom of the second. Swing and a miss at strike 2. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Scheduled to play 7 innings. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3 as J.T. Phillips goes down swinging. That's out number 1 here in the bottom of the second. Colt Gandy comes to the plate now for Idalou. He's a left-handed batter. Wildcats have Major McNeese on the mound, Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. Adam McDonald is at first, Dawson Adkins at second, Ian Mendez at short, and Chip Green at third. Gabe Villanueva is the left fielder, Braden Redmond the center fielder, and Jacob Kirkland the right fielder. That pitch missed for ball 1. A little low. 1 away, nobody on. Here's McNeese with the next pitch, and he's going to lay a bunt down, coming back to the pitcher. McNeese fields it, throws to first. McDonald with his heel on the bag, and that's out number 2. Well played bunt there for the Littlefield defense. Major McNeese being a lefty had to, they always have to turn all the way around to make that throw to first. 2 away, nobody on for the green team, and here comes Noah Vasquez. Vasquez, the number 9 batter in the order for Idalou. First pitch comes in for a strike on the high outside corner of the plate. That's what I like. Open that thing up a little bit. 0-1, that pitch is a little high. Ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on for Idalou, bottom of the second. Idalou on top, 2-0. Here's Major McNeese with a 1-1. That one comes in for a called strike. Good looking pitch. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 delivery outside. Good effort there by Jaden Kirkland, Wildcats catcher. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the pitch. Grounder foul. Down in the dirt. We are in the second inning, and this will be the 40th pitch for Major McNeese. 2-2. Oh, a breaking ball that missed inside. Ball 3. 3 balls with 2 strikes, 3-2. And I thought that came across.
Come on, Mage.
Maybe a little too high as well. Here's the payoff. Foul ball over the first base visitors' dugout. On the foul ball, count remains 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch, a line drive up the middle. It gets through for a base hit, and it's a 2-out single for Noah Vasquez as he drives it up the middle of the Littlefield defense. And we go back to the top of the order now for Idalou. Cooper Wilson will start the second rotation through the order. With 2 outs, Idalou has a runner on first base and a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the second inning. 2-0 our score. Cooper Wilson walked his last time up to start the bottom of the first. First pitch to Wilson. He's going to rip this one out into left center field. Braden Redmond on his horse comes over and makes the catch in the gap in left center field for out number 3. And that'll retire the side, and a good effort by Redmond out there.
Good job.
And Idalou puts one on but can't bring any across. We played 2 complete innings, and your score is Littlefield 0, Idalou 2. We'll be back right after this.
True hometown banks are harder to find these days. Hometown banking at First Federal Bank means that we are headquartered right here in Lamb County. So you get personal service, local decisions from local pros, fast. We specialize in ag lending, land notes, and investment property. Plus, we have a new home mortgage product with little down and low rates. First Federal Bank in Littlefield, a hometown bank who understands your needs. Find us on Facebook, call, or come in today. First Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. NMLS 494763.
The Heffington family of Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation sends all the best to each member of the Littlefield Wildcats this season. Triple T Irrigation is an authorized TL irrigation systems dealer. Like no other, hydrostatically powered TL systems are designed to deliver continuous movement to extend gearbox life. Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats.
Welcome back in to Idalou, Texas, where the Littlefield Wildcats trail this game by a score of 2-0. Idalou on top 2-0. As we move into the top of the third inning, it will be the top of the order coming up for Littlefield. Major McNeese, followed by Braden Redmond and Jacob Kirkland in the batting order. Gentry Pounds remains on the mound for Idalou. He threw a total of 28 pitches through the first 2 innings. Out of those 28 pitches, only 7 were for ball. So Major McNeese comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 as he hit one out into left center field to start things off in the top of the first inning. McNeese steps into the box. Here's the first pitch. That'll be hit high down the left field line, foul territory, and out of play. Strike one on the foul ball. 0-1 to the batter McNeese with Braden Redmond on deck. Gentry pounds the right-hander on the mound for Idalou. Beautiful night for baseball. Here's the 0-1. That one comes in on a curveball for strike two now. It's 0-2, Major down on the count. We're having like 2 good weather days this week, and we have games on both of them, Tuesday and Saturday. It's about to get nasty tomorrow with more wind.
Where do we play on Saturday?
At home. The 0-2 pitch. Major rips it out into right field, right center field.
That was a great hit.
Yep, over the second baseman's head. And Major is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. And that puts a runner on first base with no outs for Littlefield. And Braden Redmond comes to the plate. Redmond is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Runner on first base, no outs here in the top of the third. Idalou on top, 2-0. And Redmond showing bunt. He'll pull it back. Ball gets past the catcher, and Major will go to second base uncontested on the passed ball. So now Littlefield has a runner in scoring position. Major McNeese at second base. Back at the plate, 1 ball, no strikes to Braden Redmond. Redmond followed by Kirkland. Jacob Kirkland in the on-deck circle. Pitch, and he's going to rip this one hard out into center field. Catch is made, and McNeese won't be able to tag and go. Redmond got a good piece of it. He just hit it right to the center fielder. And that will be out number 1. McNeese held up there at second base. Here comes number 10, Jacob Kirkland to the plate. Kirkland was hit by a pitch his last time up. Number 3 batter in the order for the Wildcats. 1 away, runner on second base here in the top of the third. First pitch to Jacob Kirkland. McNeese is going to go, and the catcher throws it down the left field line. Major's going to score. On the throwing error by the catcher, he came up from his stance, tried to gun him down at third base as Major was trying to steal third, and he just throws it out into the foul territory between the dugout and the baseline.
Jacob was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and move.
Yeah, you got to back up.
Coming in. He's coming in hot.
So Major steals second base and then takes home on the throwing error by the catcher. And Littlefield is on the board. It's 2-1.
I wonder if the argument is that Jacob
Interference.
was in the way.
Yeah, the Idalou coach is arguing interference, and now the umpires are going to talk it over. I've already marked my book. I don't want them to change their mind. Plus, Littlefield scored on that play. Yeah, I did not see the interference, but I was watching Major.
Well, it looked like he stepped out of the box. I mean, I don't know.
And if they change their ruling, you better be ready for Coach Hartley.
Oh, goodness.
He's waiting. Yep, they're going to
There
say the
we
runner's
go.
safe. So Major scores. No catcher's interference. Good job there batter's interference.
Coach was getting ready to throw his sunflower seeds on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Littlefield.
really.
Littlefield is on the board now. It's 2-1. Idalou on top. 1 out, nobody on for Jacob Kirkland. And here's the pitch to Kirkland. Ooh, a nasty-looking pitch comes in for a called strike.
That one could have went either way.
And I don't know, was that first pitch
It says strike one, but I'm not really sure.
It says it's 0-1. That's what my board says. But there was a pitch when Major stole, right? Yeah, swing and a miss.
Yeah, this is it then.
Yeah, that was strike 3.
Mm-hmm.
So Kirkland goes down swinging, and that's 2 outs now. 2 outs, nobody on, and here comes Green. Chip Green comes to the plate for the second time today. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2 outs, nobody on for Littlefield. First pitch to Chip. Another changeup comes in for a called strike. 0-1 to the batter, Green. Should he get on base with 2 outs, Dawson Adkins would be the next batter for the Wildcats. Here's Pounds. The 0-1 delivery to Chip Green. Swing and a foul ball back to the backstop. Messed up our camera again. You know what to do. A foul ball, it'll be strike 2. I knew that was going to happen at least once. I didn't know it was going to happen twice. It'll probably happen more than that. 0-2 to the batter, Green. Here's Pounds, the next pitch. High and outside. Good eye there from Green. It's now 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, Chip Green. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Littlefield. He swings at one low and away. His little check swing, he didn't think he came around. The umpire says he did.
I didn't feel like he did.
Yeah, it was just kind of a little half swing. And Chip Green goes down for out number 3. But Littlefield scores in the top of the 3rd. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 3 with your score, Littlefield 1, Idalou 2. We'll be right back.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit David McGeehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha here at Idalou, Texas, where Idalou leads the game 2-1, moving into the bottom of the 3rd, and the first pitch is going to be a grounder. Green fields it, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 1 as Cash Kuntz grounds out. 1 pitch, 1 out, and the 5-3 put out. Chip Green to Adam McDonald.
Good job.
Yeah, you like those 1 pitch outs. Save that pitch count for Major.
I feel like baseball's kind of like a game of wahoo.
Is that right?
Yeah.
In what way? Foul ball to the backstop. Strike 1.
In the way that it can literally go either way.
That's true.
You know?
Some people may not have an idea what you're talking about.
I know.
0-1 to the batter, Jake Caffey, and he's going to hit this one high but shallow to Dawson Adkins at second base. Adkins settles under it and makes the catch for out number 2. So just like that, 2 outs and nobody on for Idalou. And the number 4 batter in the order, the cleanup hitter, Kai Gauger, comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a double as he jacked one out into the gap in left center field his first time up. First pitch here comes down the middle for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter. McNeese, next pitch is going to be hit high out into left center field once again. This time Gabe Villanueva gets under it and makes the catch for out number 3. Great defense for the Littlefield Wildcats in the 3rd inning. And a quick 1-2-3. We're headed to the top of the 4th. Littlefield trails 2-1. We'll be back right after this.
This is Superintendent Mitch McNeese. As a proud Wildcat alumni, I am honored to lead our district alongside a dedicated team committed to excellence. From our esteemed school board to our hardworking administrators, faculty, and staff, we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student. Together, we continue our proud tradition of academic and personal growth. So let's embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic as we pave the way for a bright future. Littlefield ISD, where tradition meets progress.
Every bag of FiberMax cotton has 220,000 seeds chock full of innovation, like advanced genetics for longer, stronger fiber, which means 220,000 reasons to hear, "You got what premiums?" And new Accent Flex technology for powerful weed control, which means 220,000 reasons to say, "Heck yeah, I grew that." FiberMax cotton from BASF. Innovation in every bag. Always read and follow label directions.
118 years and still going strong. Wellington State Bank is your hometown community bank. Wellington State Bank offers personal dedicated service on deposit accounts, farm and equipment loans, and many other financial needs. Wellington State Bank proudly serves the Littlefield area and always supports the Wildcats. Visit any of our 14 locations or on the web at wellingtonsb.bank. Wellington State Bank of Littlefield, your partners in progress, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha here in Idalou, where you kind of feel like the momentum may be shifting a little bit. Littlefield got a run on the board in the top of the 3rd, got a quick 3 up, 3 down in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And we're moving to the top of the 4th with Idalou on top 2-1. Now we just need our bats to go to work. 5, 6, and 7 batters coming up. Dawson Adkins will be followed by Ian Mendez and Adam McDonald. So here we go. Gentry Pounds has thrown 40 pitches in the game, only 9 for ball. So here we go. First pitch to Dawson. Comes in for a strike, lower outside corner of the strike zone.
Goodness.
Yep. Dawson is 0 for 1 as he lined out to the first baseman his last time up. Here's Pounds. Next pitch comes in and hits him. Dawson Adkins takes one for the team, and he'll go to first base. Dawson. He's kind of favoring that arm a little bit. Had to sting.
He's like, "I'm not going to rub it, all right?"
Sounded like somebody hit a raw pot roast with
Poor guy.
with a hammer.
He's trying so hard not to rub it.
Just rub it, man.
It's all right. We're not going to think any less of you.
Nope.
Poor kid.
So he's good. He gives a thumbs up. Idalou first baseman J.T. Phillips checks on him. And Littlefield has the tying run on first base now with no outs. Down 2-1. We have Dawson Adkins on first and Ian Mendez coming to the plate. Ian is 1 for 1 with a single. He singled to right field his last time up. Mendez steps into the batter's box. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. As Adkins gets back in safely. Back of the plate. Mendez awaits the first pitch of this at-bat. Pickoff throw to first. Adkins gets back in. Coach Blake Green over there at first base. Coach Jet Hartley at third. And I called games when both of those kids were playing. Now they're coaching. Here's the pitch to Mendez, and he's going to rip this one up the middle. Out into center field, gets down for a base hit. And Adkins will advance to second base. And that puts runners at first and second on the shallow fly ball to center field. For Ian Mendez at first, Dawson Adkins at second. Still no outs, and here comes Adam McDonald.
I wonder if he's going to try to bunt to the right.
Yeah, Coach Hartley sending in the signals. Adam McDonald bunted his last time up and reached on a fielder's choice. Here's Pounds. First pitch is going to be bunted foul. 0-1 to the batter, McDonald. Jaden Kirkland on deck. Adam McDonald, the Wildcats' first baseman. Batting seventh in the order. Littlefield has the tying run on second base. The go-ahead run is at first. Here's the 0-1 to McDonald. Shows bunt, pulls it back on a high one. That'll be ball one. Good eye there from Adam McDonald. It's now 1-1.
I mean, you got to have some fast reflexes to pull that thing back in time.
Pounds has some zip on his pitches. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to McDonald. Mendez at first, Adkins at second. McDonald trying to bring him around here. First baseman cheating up. McDonald calls time here. A little bit of a chess match going on. Adam will look down the baseline once again to get the call from Coach Hartley. Top of inning number 4. Idalou scored 2 runs in the first inning, and they lead it 2-1. Pitch, swing, and a foul ball to the backstop. On the foul, that'll be strike 2. So McDonald showed bunt and then swung away, and now it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, still no outs.
Gotta find a way.
Yep. So here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the batter, McDonald. Here's the pitch. Swing and a grounder down the third baseline, just goes foul. Outside the bag there, so Adam stays alive. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, the Wildcats have the tying run on second base. The go-ahead run is at first. Somebody's firing up the smoker. Here at the Idalou ballpark. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low and away. Ball 2. Good eye. I was like, umpire, you better not give that to him.
Goodness gracious.
2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Pounds with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Gets through for a base hit out into right field. Here comes Dawson. He's going to score. And we're tied at 2. An RBI single for Adam McDonald in a patient at bat, and it pays off.
Good job.
Line drive out to right field. Ian Mendez advanced to third. 2-2 is our score. Littlefield now has the go-ahead run on third. No outs. Top of the 4th inning, and Jaden Kirkland coming to the plate. Jaden Kirkland is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And we've got timeout on the field. With runners on the corners, the Idalou catcher is going to come out and give his signal. Like, everybody knows what to do. You might make the short throw, but it's like they still have to come out and give their signals, right, when you've got runners on the corners. Be looking for Adam to run. First pitch here, McDonald's going to go, and they'll let him. So they gave a signal to allow Adam an uncontested steal there. Now Littlefield has 2 runners in scoring position. McDonald at second, Mendez at third, Jaden Kirkland at the plate. It's 0-1. Still no outs here in the top of the 4th. 2-2 is our score. Here's Pounds. Pitch, swing, and a foul ball to the backstop.
Luckily, it didn't do too much.
Yep, you lost first base.
Listen, Coach Green walked off.
Yeah, I just keep it where it's at for now.
Where it's at. I'm only 5 foot.
0-2 is the count to Jaden Kirkland. He's got a battle now. 2 strikes. Villanueva on deck. Here's a pitch. Swing and a fly ball hit out to center field. Could be a sacrifice fly here. Mendez will tag and go as a catch is made in center field. Both runners will tag and go, and Littlefield is on top, 3-2.
All right, see?
A sac fly to center field for Jaden Kirkland. Three to 2, Littlefield on top, 1 away with a runner on third. And here comes Gabe Villanueva with Adam McDonald at third base and 1 out. First pitch to Villanueva is a bunt, comes back to the pitcher. McDonald coming home on the squeeze, and he will be safe under the tag. And now the Idalou coach, and I would argue it too, it was a close play at home. The umpire is going to say that Adam got under the tag with his foot on the squeeze play. Littlefield leads it 4-2. On the squeeze bunt by Gabe Villanueva. 1 away, runner on first, and Major McNeese is back up to the plate. He'll start the 3rd rotation through the order. Major McNeese at the plate. Runner on first with 1 out. Mage is 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. And now a timeout called by Idalou. Their coach is going to come have a talk with their infield here. Yeah, that was definitely a close play. But the umpire was right on top of it. Can't argue that one if you're really on. I mean, it could have gone either way. And we're sitting right here. We had the best look at it of anyone. And I couldn't tell. But it goes Littlefield's way, and it's 4-2.
I mean, it's kind of hard to watch the game when you're watching the screen. I know they're like, that's literally watching the game, but it's not. Like, I'm trying to make sure all the little parts are focused in the screen.
Just do like Caleb does whenever he's running the camera for me. He just opens it up all the way and then just lets it go.
Oh, my goodness.
You're trying to zoom in, give the viewers a look,
Give them a good view of things.
Yeah, the best we can with the equipment we have anyway. Live streaming games out in the middle of nowhere sometimes is a challenge. But you do a great job.
Thanks. I mean, I like to think I do.
1 away.
Coaches appreciate when I cover for you when you're out.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
1 out, runner on first base. Littlefield on top, 4-2. 3 runs have come across here in the 4th inning for Littlefield. And Major McNeese comes to the plate. First pitch to Major. Comes in for a strike. 0-1. A little high, I thought. 0-1 to the batter, McNeese, with Braden Redmond on deck. Major showing bunt. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Villanueva dives back in. 4-2 is our score, Littlefield. McNeese, 0-1. Next pitch, low and in the dirt. Ball one, now it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Gentry Pounds is at 55 pitches. Not a lot here in the fourth. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first for Littlefield. The 1-1 pitch. Got him to swing at strike 2. Runner's going to go, and he'll be safe. Gabe Villanueva steals second base. G's got some wheels on him. He got down the line quick. Now he's in scoring position with 1 out. McNeese down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Curveball misses. Maybe a little high. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Major McNeese. He's going to rip it down the right field line, goes foul, came around on it. Count remains 2-2, but Major still alive here. Braden Redmond in the on-deck circle for the Wildcats. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Catches the outside corner for a called strike 3 as Major goes down looking for out number 2. So 2 outs, runner on second for Littlefield, and here comes Braden Redmond. Redmond's due for a hit here. He struck out in his first at-bat and had a fly out to center field his last time up. Braden Redmond, the center fielder at the plate. Base hit would score, more than likely. First pitch, outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Idalou scored 2 runs in the first. Littlefield scored 1 run in the third and 3 runs so far here in the fourth. And Littlefield leads it 4-2. Pickoff throw to second, not in time. There's been a couple of close calls in this game that were questionable calls that went our way. You know, that catcher's throw down the third baseline that they argued batter interference, and then that play at the plate on the squeeze with Adam McDonald. So that one misses inside, ball 2. And Braden easily could have worn that one.
It's a little too inside.
It's like easier. He's like, hey, it's easier said than done.
He's like, sir.
So here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Got a little piece of it. It'll be strike 1.
Cassie's probably like, listen, if you got to wear it, wear it. But I better not have to take you to the clinic tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, no clinic visits. Need them all to stay healthy. Now that the games count here in district. And he's going to rip this one hard out into left field. Left fielder going back up against the wall. Off the warning track. Villanueva will score. Redmond standing up at second base. It's an RBI double off the wall in left center field. I thought that one had a chance. I thought it had a chance to get out of here.
Yep, he's having a heck of a game tonight. Good for him.
5-2 now. Littlefield on top. 5-2. 2 outs, runner on second is Braden Redmond, and here comes Jacob Kirkland. Kirkland is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and then struck out.
2-out rally.
5-2 Littlefield on top. Here's the pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Should Kirkland get on base with 2 outs, Chip Green would be the next batter up for Littlefield. 1-0 to the batter, Kirkland. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Count goes even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Braden Redmond is the runner at second. 1-1 pitch, low and in the dirt, gets past the catcher, and Redmond will go to third.
And where it's at.
He's coming home, and he'll score. A great heads-up base running play by the Littlefield Wildcats. And the Idalou catcher, Thomas Pirtle, he just couldn't find the ball.
Bless his heart.
And that's a wild pitch that gives Littlefield a 6-2 lead. 5 runs have come across here in the 4th. That pitch is low and away, gets past the catcher. Ball 3 now. And I think Gentry Pounds now, who started the game just throwing smoke. It was hard for him to miss the strike zone in the first few innings, but now here in the 4th, he's struggling. See if Littlefield can continue to take advantage here. 3 balls, 1 strike. That one misses low for ball 4, and Jacob Kirkland walks with 2 outs. Littlefield has a runner on first, and here comes Chip Green.
Was that his first walk of the game?
Kirkland?
No, this pitcher.
I don't know.
I think it is. I think that's his first walk.
Well,
I mean, aside from the hit that he did, but.
I can tell you right now. Gentry Pounds, according to my book, has 1 walk. That was the only one.
That was the hit. Or this one.
Yeah.
Gotcha. He's a good pitcher.
Yeah, we may see a change.
No. You know, do you remember Chip when he was like, we'll say like 10, 12? He was a little bitty guy.
Yeah.
He was little bitty, had little bitty glasses. Do you remember?
I do remember.
Oh, Chip.
Yep. But he was always a little athlete, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Green, the cleanup hitter, to the plate. 2 outs with a runner on first. That's Jacob Kirkland at first base. Chip Green at the plate. First pitch is going to be ripped out into left field. It gets down for a base hit. Kirkland, you got to go back. And Kirkland's going to get stuck between second and third, and they'll let him go back to second base. He kind of got stuck in the dirt there. And Chip, with his first base hit of the game, a single to left field.
Kirkland's like, in my head, my wheels were going.
Yeah. But in real life, they weren't.
In real life, I was stuck on a rock.
We're used to that artificial turf.
I know.
Runners at first and second for Littlefield now in the second inning. Littlefield, 2 outs, or rather the 4th inning, 2 outs, 6-2, Littlefield on top. And here's Dawson Adkins at the plate. First pitch to Dawson is going to be fouled down in the dirt and into the dirt. Dawson lined out in his first at-bat to first base and then was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. 0-1 to the batter Adkins. And Gentry Pounds is now up to 70 pitches. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 to the batter Adkins. Should he get on base, Ian Mendez would be the next batter up for Littlefield. Here's the 0-2. Runners are going to go. He holds up on it. for strike 3. Dawson Adkins goes down looking, but Littlefield scores 5 runs in the top of the 4th inning to take a 6-2 lead going into the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back right after this.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. It's truck month at Bill Wells, and we have 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado light-duty trucks with Turbo Max and 5.3-liter engines, and great offers on all other Silverados. Make us your last stop and get the best deal. Together, let's drive. Call, click BillWellsChevrolet.com, or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. The district opener, the first of 14 district games for the Littlefield Wildcats. It's a big, big district. 8 teams total. The top 4 will go to the playoffs. Littlefield wants to win it. And right now, the Wildcats lead it 6-2. Moving into the bottom of the 4th inning, Major McNeese remains on the mound. He has thrown a total of 48 pitches. He'll face the 5, 6, and 7 batters. This is Gentry Pounds coming to the plate for the 2nd time today. First pitch here, swung on, hit high out into center field. Braden Redmond moving over. He's going to drop the ball. He was in position, and he just dropped it. And Braden Redmond, who's had one heck of a game, including some outstanding catches in center field, drops one there.
Is that Braden, or not Braden, Kirkland for the assist? Jacob? At right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got my binoculars out. First time I've ever used binoculars in baseball. It's pretty handy.
Yeah.
No outs, runner on second base after the error in the outfield by the Wildcats. And here's Thomas Pirtle coming to the plate for Idalou. First pitch high. Ball 1. Littlefield has Major McNeese on the mound, Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. Adam McDonald at first, Dawson Adkins at second, Ian Mendez at shortstop, and Chip Green at third. Gabe Villanueva in left field, Braden Redmond in center, Jacob Kirkland in right. Swing and a miss on the next pitch. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the batter, Thomas Pirtle. Pirtle is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That one comes in for a ball, maybe a little high. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. Two-one pitch, high, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Littlefield leads this game 6-2. Bottom of the 4th. We play 7. Swing and a foul ball to the backstop.
Oh, man.
Yep, you're missing first base again.
Yeah.
We'll get it here in a minute. Runner on second base with a full count at the plate. No outs. And we're going to have a lot of outside behind the backstop sitting this season for the broadcast in this new district. This one will be ripped up the middle. A great stop by Dawson Adkins from his knees. He makes the throw to first for out number 1. A heck of a play by Dawson Adkins. Highlight reel play there. The diving stop, the throw from the knees. That's out number 1. It did advance the base runner, Gentry Pounds, to third. 1 away, runner on third, and here's J.T. Phillips. J.T. Phillips is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch here will be a grounder, slow roller to third. Chip fields it off his chest, and he's going to make a great play to dive and get the base runner out. Gentry Pounds wanted to come home. A great play by Chip, and he took it off his chest, dropped it in the grass, and that may have been to his benefit as he dives to tag the runner out. Uh-oh. The base runner thrown out, tagged out by Chip Green. Runner on first now with 2 outs, and this is Colt Gandy. Gandy at the plate. We can fix it during the break. Hopefully we're about to get out number 3. 1-0. Next pitch comes in for a called strike 1. Runner on first base with 2 outs for Idalou. Colt Gandy at the plate. Next pitch. Swing and a ground ball back to the pitcher. McNeese fields it. Throws to first, and it's in time for out number 3. No damage done, and we're headed to the top of the 5th. We played 4 complete in Idalou, and your score is Littlefield 6, Idalou 2. We'll be right back.
The Brown family of Brown Flying Service in Littlefield proudly supports the Littlefield Wildcats and sends them all the best in tonight's game. Brown Flying Service provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer a comprehensive array of products and services for your agriculture operation. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
At First Federal Bank, we believe we are the best bank in Lamb County. We are the next generation of banking, while still holding true to our values that help to improve lives and strengthen communities. First Federal Bank was born to provide banking the way it should be, by putting people first. We are proud of the role we serve in the lives of our customers. Visit our new ATM, conveniently located at our bank at 2313 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. First Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 4 94763.
The Heffington family of Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation sends all the best to each member of the Littlefield Wildcats this season. Triple T Irrigation is an authorized TL irrigation systems dealer. Like no other, hydrostatically powered TL systems are designed to deliver continuous movement to extend gearbox life. Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit David McGeehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. Littlefield leads this game by a score of 6-2 as we move to the top of inning number 5, and we have a new pitcher on the mound for Idalou. This is Colt Gandy, a left-hander on the mound for the green team. He'll face the 6, 7, and 8 batters for Littlefield: Ian Mendez, Adam McDonald, and Jaden Kirkland. First pitch here misses low for ball 1. Gandy was playing out in left field as he comes on to pitch. A.J. Huddleston comes off the bench to play out in left. 1-0 to the batter, Mendez. Ian is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. That pitch comes in for a strike. That left-handed delivery, a little bit side-armed. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Mendez. He's going to swing at it for strike 2. Yeah, that's just coming at you at a different, at a different angle than what we were used to with Gentry Pounds out there. There's the 1-2 pitch. Low, ball 2. Now it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Mendez. Adam McDonald is on deck. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss at strike 3, and Ian Mendez goes down swinging for out number 1. 1 away with nobody on for Littlefield, and here comes Adam McDonald. His third at-bat reached on a fielder's choice on a bunt. His first at-bat, then singled to right field his last time up. First pitch to McDonald. Misses a little low for ball 1. One and 0 to the batter, McDonald. Next pitch. Low and inside, ball 2. Idalou scored 2 runs in the first inning. That's all they've managed so far. Littlefield put 1 run across in the third and 5 runs in the fourth. And we're here in the top of the 5th, and Adam swings at that one for strike 1. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1 to McDonald. Two and 1. Next pitch comes in for a called strike 2. And the count goes even at 2-2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Correction, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. 2-2 pitch. Low. I've got ball 3. Did I miss a pitch? Yeah, it's 3-2. Umpire.
Adam was set.
Umpire says it's 3-2. My book says 3-2.
I was like, my bad. Just make sure everybody's paying attention.
I was like, why didn't y'all tell me before I got to first base?
I know.
So Adam will come back now. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Nobody on for Littlefield. Three-two pitch. It's going to come in and hit him. And McDonald will go to first base, hit by a pitch. And I believe that's the 3rd Littlefield batter that's been hit by a pitch tonight.
Adam's like, y'all should just left me there.
Ball 4 would have been just as good, right? So Littlefield has a runner on first with 1 out. And Jaden Kirkland coming to the plate. Kirkland has a strikeout and a sacrifice fly as he scored a run on a fly out to center field in his last at-bat. First pitch to Kirkland. This is low for ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Jaden Kirkland. Jaden gets the call from his coach down the left field line. Here's the pickoff throw to first.
Oh, I think
got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam McDonald picked off at first for out number 2. Yeah, you got to be careful with those lefties at first base. Yeah. And Adam McDonald is out at first getting picked off. That was a slick move there by Colt Gandy, the Idalou pitcher. Back of the plate, 1-0, and now it's 2 outs, nobody on. And Kirkland swings at that one, 1-1. Littlefield leads the game here, 6-2 in the top of the 5th. Here's the 1-1.
And
Off
which
speed.
Kirkland is this?
This is Jaden,
Okay.
the catcher.
Gotcha.
Should he get on base with 2 outs, Villanueva would be the next batter for the Wildcats. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss at strike 2, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Two delivery. Oh, they got him. Lower part of the strike zone, but it was right over the plate. And he goes down looking for out number 3. So Littlefield can't get anything going in the top of the 5th. We're headed to the bottom of inning number 5 with your score, Littlefield 6, Idalou 2. We'll be right back.
This is Superintendent Mitch McNeese. I'm proud to support our Littlefield ISD athletes and students as they strive for victory. Behind every game, every win, and every success on a field, court, or classroom stands a dedicated team. From our hardworking school board to our passionate administrators, faculty, and staff, we are cheering for our students. With their talent and determination, they embody the spirit of our community. Go Wildcats, Littlefield ISD, where excellence is the standard.
Every bag of FiberMax cotton has 220,000 seeds chock full of innovation, like advanced genetics for longer, stronger fiber, which means 220,000 reasons to hear, "You got what premiums?" And new Accent Flex technology for powerful weed control, which means 220,000 reasons to say, "Heck yeah, I grew that." FiberMax cotton from BASF. Innovation in every bag. Always read and follow label directions.
118 years and still going strong. Wellington State Bank is your hometown community bank. Wellington State Bank offers personal dedicated service on deposit accounts, farm and equipment loans, and many other financial needs. Wellington State Bank proudly serves the Littlefield area and always supports the Wildcats. Visit any of our 14 locations or on the web at wellingtonsb.bank. Wellington State Bank of Littlefield, your partners in progress, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha, our very first broadcast of the baseball season. Wildcats have had a successful non-district season. Now they're counting. The games start to count now for the district championship playoff seeding and, of course, bragging rights with Idalou, Slayton, Shallowater, Roosevelt, Friona, Dimmitt, and Muleshoe all in our district. First pitch was fouled off. Second pitch swung on for strike 2. This is Noah Vasquez at the plate for Idalou. Major McNeese remains on the mound for Littlefield. He's thrown a total of 60 pitches. 0-2. That one's high for ball 1. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter Vasquez. Number 9 batter in the order for Idalou. 6-2 is our score. Littlefield on top. That one's going to be hit out to second base. Dawson Adkins gloves it, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 1. Adam McDonald with his heel on the bag. 1 away, nobody on for Idalou, and we go back to the top of the order. And this is Cooper Wilson. Wilson coming to the plate. Wilson is 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out. Number 1 batter in the order for the Idalou Wildcats. Here's McNeese. First pitch, nice little off-speed curveball, but it missed outside for ball 1. Major is at 63 total pitches here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch. This is a little high and inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Cooper Wilson. 6-2, Littlefield with the lead, bottom of the 5th. That one misses inside. Man, I thought it may have caught the inside corner there, but it's now 3 balls, no strikes. 3-0. Here's the pitch to Wilson. High, ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Cooper Wilson. Cash Kuntz comes to the plate now. Cash is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out today. Littlefield has its starting 9, all still in position. Major McNeese on the mound, Jaden Kirkland behind the plate. Adam McDonald at first, Dawson Adkins at second, Ian Mendez at short, Chip Green at third. First pitch is high, runner's gonna go, the throw is in time, got him.
Yep, he got him. He was in front of the runner on the tag.
Heck of a throw from Jaden Kirkland.
That was great.
And he is caught stealing Cooper Wilson as Ian Mendez makes the tag.
I'm going to correct you. That was not Jacob Kirkland. That's Jaden.
Jaden Kirkland, I apologize.
You're okay.
Sorry, Jaden. 2 outs now. A heck of a play. That pitch is high. Two balls and no strikes. 2-0 to Cash Kuntz. That one comes in for a strike. It's now 2-1. We've seen some great defensive plays by the Wildcats tonight. 2-1 pitch. A little bit high. Lifted on him. Now 3-1. 3-1 to Cash Kuntz. 2 outs, nobody on for Idalou. Bottom of the 5th. That one misses outside for ball 4. So that puts another runner on base. I gave you the infield. We've got Gabe Villanueva in left, Braden Redmond in center, and Jacob Kirkland in right. For the Wildcats here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Jake Caffey comes to the plate now. Caffey is 0 for 1 with a walk and a fly out. Runner on first with 2 outs. Here's McNeese. First pitch fouled over the Littlefield dugout over on the first base side. It goes out of play. It'll be strike 1. 0-1 on the foul ball to Jake Caffey. Pickoff throw to first, not in time as the runner dives back in. Cash Kuntz, the base runner there. 6-2, Littlefield with the lead here. The 0-1. That's a ground ball. Gets past the shortstop out into left field, and that'll be a single for Jake Caffey. Good placement. Ian really never had a chance at it between shortstop and third base. That puts runners at first and second base now for Idalou, and Kai Gauger comes to the plate. Gauger, the cleanup hitter, is 1 for 2 with a double and a fly out. Both of them were to the gap in left center field. Runners at first and second with 2 outs for Idalou. Pitch comes in for a strike on the outside corner of the plate. 0-1 to the batter, Gauger. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Mendez gloves it, throws to first. McDonald's in the splits, and he comes off the bag, and everybody's safe. It was well placed. Mendez was deep in the well, makes a good throw, but was just a little short. That's going to load the bases as Kai Gauger outruns the throw. Bases are loaded now for Idalou with 2 outs. And here comes number 15, A.J. Huddleston. A.J. Huddleston will be his first at-bat of the game. He came in to play left field after Gentry Pounds was pulled from the game as pitcher. So A.J. Huddleston will see his first at-bat of the game here, with the bases loaded and 2 outs. And after a conference amongst the umpires, they'll say he was safe. So here's Huddleston at the plate with his first at-bat. Bases loaded for Idalou, 2 outs. Littlefield on top, 6-2. 6-2 our score. First pitch to Huddleston. This is a little high for ball 1. And what you don't want to do is walk a run in. 1-0 pitch. Misses on an attempted bunt. That'll be strike 1. 1-1 to the batter, Huddleston. Next pitch. Swing and a foul ball over the backstop and out of play. Strike 2, and now Major is 1 strike away from getting out of the 5th. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Idalou. 1-2 pitch. High and outside, ball 2. Now the count goes even at 2-2, and this will be the 80th pitch of the game for Major McNeese. Just called him his dad's name.
For William?
Swing and a miss for strike 3 as Huddleston goes down swinging. For out number 3, Idalou loads them up with 2 outs, but they can't bring any across, and we played 5 complete. Your score, Littlefield 6, Idalou 2, headed to the top of the 6th. We'll be right back.
Needing a tow can ruin your day, whether it be a breakdown, flat tire, or even a wreck. If you ever need a tow, Always Towing is here to make it less stressful and more cost-efficient for you. Always Towing is located in Littlefield, Texas, and services the entire area. They provide light and heavy-duty towing, rollback services, winch outs, and wheel lifts for trucks. Their experienced drivers are available 24 hours a day. Call 385-3800. That's 385-3800 for Always Towing. The Holmes family of Always Towing sends all the best to the Littlefield Wildcats in tonight's game.
Hey folks, Brian Bruce here at Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC in Plainview. It's truck month at Bill Wells, and we have 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado light-duty trucks with Turbo Max and 5.3-liter engine, and great offers on all other Silverados. Make us your last stop and get the best deal. Together, let's drive. Call, click BillWellsChevrolet.com, or come see us at 501 South I-27, where your next car is in plain view.
With approved credit, see dealer for details.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West, along with Olivia Seha here in Idalou, where Littlefield leads this game by a score of 6-2, moving into the top of inning number 6. Idalou is the home team, which means they will get the last at bat, so we'll play at least 7 full innings with Littlefield on top here, 6-2. We have the 9, 1, and 2 batters coming up in the order here for Littlefield. It'll be Gabe Villanueva, followed by Major McNeese and Braden Redmond. Sure would like to add a few more runs here in the 6th inning if we can.
You know, I don't think any of these kiddos or any of our boys, I don't think any of them are running track this year. I think they're strictly baseball.
You know, there for a while, you know, forever, you didn't do both. You did one or the other. And then there for a while, we had kids
doing both.
You know, doing both. It's hard to do both, that's for sure. So here's Villanueva at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout, and he bunted safely, and he's going to bunt here. Third baseman can't field it, and G's going to be safe.
Good job. Way to
And he ran like a sprinter.
Way to be, G.
Down the first baseline. And Villanueva gets on base with a bunt. No outs, runner on first, and we're going back to the top of the order for Major McNeese. And Major will start the 4th rotation through the order for the Wildcats. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a strikeout. First pitch here is a balk.
Gotta like it.
So the balk will send Villanueva to second base. The pitch won't count. And now Littlefield has a runner in scoring position with no outs. Villanueva at second base, Major McNeese at the plate. That pitch did not count. First pitch to Major. That one misses high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to the batter, Major McNeese. Braden Redmond on deck and Jacob Kirkland in the hole. Here's the 1-0. And Major shows bunt but fouls it back. Strike 1. Coach Hartley electing to go with a little small ball here. Got a runner on second base with no outs after Villanueva bunted safely and then got on second with a balk. This is Colt Gandy on the mound for Idalou. Here's the 1-1 pitch to McNeese. Pitch is going to be hit out into center field. Center fielder comes up under it and will make the catch for out number 1. Major McNeese flies out. Yeah, he went after a low one and just kind of got under it. Just popped it up high in the middle of the outfield there. Easy play for Cash Kuntz out there in center field for Idalou. Braden Redmond comes to the plate now. Redmond is 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a flyout, and a monster double in the 4th inning. First pitch to Redmond. Low gets past the catcher. Runner's going to go, and G will be safe at third.
And at this point, I'm thankful for grass.
Why is that?
Because it made him slide just a bit.
Yeah.
Where he couldn't get it, right?
Yep.
No injury or nothing, just in our favor.
So now Littlefield has a runner on third base with 1 out. Back of the plate, 1 ball, no strikes to the batter, Redmond. Next pitch to Redmond, high and tight, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2-0.
Those are the pitches that make you want to, hold your breath.
Yeah.
So you just kind of don't ever know what they're going to be.
2-0. Low and inside, ball 3. Yeah, those little knuckle busters are the ones that would make me nervous, right? The ones that come right at your hands.
Yep.
3 balls, no strikes with 1 out and a runner on third base for Littlefield. Braden Redmond way ahead in the count. That one misses low for ball 4. That puts runners on the corners. And Gandy looks at the dugout. But no help coming. And here comes Jacob Kirkland. Kirkland comes to the plate with runners on the corners and 1 away. He was hit by a pitch, then he struck out, then he walked. In his first 3 at-bats. Catcher Thomas Pirtle for Idalou has kind of struggled tonight. Littlefield's been able to take advantage of some of his mistakes. First pitch here to Jacob Kirkland. Nope, we'll see a pickoff throw to first. Well, after we got picked off earlier by this pitcher, I'm sure Coach Blake Green over there is well aware of that slick pickoff move that he's got. Here's the first pitch to Jacob Kirkland. Nope, another pickoff throw to first. Wildcats have Braden Redmond on first, Gabe Villanueva at third. One away with Jacob Kirkland at the plate. Littlefield on top. 6-2 in the top of the sixth. Another pickoff throw to first, not in time. Just waiting for that one to get past the first baseman, and then G's going to score. So here we go. Jacob still hasn't seen a pitch. Here's one. Low and inside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 to Jacob Kirkland. Chip Green is in the on-deck circle. So here we go. Kirkland in the box. Gandy with a delivery. Kirkland holds up on a high one. Good eye there, and it's going to be ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes, 2-0. He'll hit this one down the right field line. It drops in for a base hit. Villanueva's going to tag and go, and Redmond will be out at second base.
Yeah.
But Jacob Kirkland drives in a run on an RBI single, and Redmond didn't have much of a choice. He had to wait to tag, and then once it dropped in, he went. But Littlefield scores. Villanueva comes across. That'll be an RBI single for Kirkland. Seven to 2 is our score. And here comes Chip Green. First pitch to Green was low for ball 1. 7-2, Littlefield on top. Top of the 6th inning. 2 outs with a runner on first. That's Jacob Kirkland at first base and Chip Green at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to Chippy. Pitch. He's going to swing on this one. Hits it high and deep out into center field. Center fielder backing up and makes a heck of a catch to rob Chip Green of an extra base hit.
Yep.
Cash Kuntz out there in center field. Outstanding play for Idalou as Chip Green flies out to center. And that will retire the side, but Littlefield adds a run in the top of the 6th. And the Wildcats of Littlefield lead it 7-2, headed to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back right after this.
The Brown family of Brown Flying Service in Littlefield proudly supports the Littlefield Wildcats and sends them all the best in tonight's game. Brown Flying Service provides agricultural aerial application services to crop producers across the South Plains. They offer a comprehensive array of products and services for your agriculture operation. Based at the Littlefield Taylor Brown Municipal Airport, it's Brown Flying Service supporting the Wildcats this season.
True hometown banks are harder to find these days. Hometown banking at First Federal Bank means that we are headquartered right here in Lamb County. So you get personal service, local decisions from local pros, fast. We specialize in ag lending, land notes, and investment property. Plus, we have a new home mortgage product with little down and low rates. First Federal Bank in Littlefield, a hometown bank who understands your needs. Find us on Facebook, call, or come in today. First Federal Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. NMLS 494763.
Well, what happened? Welcome back in. Welcome back into Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha, where the Wildcats lead this game by a score of 7-2. Moving into the bottom of the 6th inning, Idalou scored 2 runs in the first inning and then had 4 scoreless innings. Now moving into the bottom of the 6th, and we are scheduled to play 7. Idalou will get the last at-bat in the 7th inning. 6, 7, and 8 batters coming up in the order for Idalou as Major McNeese remains on the mound for Littlefield. He has thrown 80 pitches. Number 81 is a swing and a miss for strike 1. To Thomas Pirtle, the Idalou catcher. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at strike 2. And just like that, Major ahead in the count, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little high. I was hoping he would go chasing that one, but it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 to the batter, Thomas Pirtle. That one missed high for ball 2. Now it's even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter here in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch is low, ball 3. So Major, after 2 quick strikes to start the at-bat, now 3 balls, and we've got a full count, 3-2. Here's the windup and the payoff pitch, and that's going to be hit up the middle for a base hit. Out into center field, and it gets past Redmond and rolls back to the wall. He's headed to third. Oh, no. Yep, that was a single with 2 extra bases on the error. And with no outs, Idalou has a runner on third base. JT Phillips comes to the plate now. Thomas Pirtle hit one up the middle for a base hit single, and then it just got past Redmond. He didn't get his glove down, and it went right under it all the way back 380-something feet. 380 feet exactly to center field wall. So here comes JT Phillips. First pitch here, high, ball 1. And JT is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and then reached on a fielder's choice. The 1-0 pitch catches the inside corner for a called strike 1. 1-1. McNeese with a 1-1 pitch. That one missed outside.
Oh, that was just very barely.
Yep. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2-1. That pitch comes in for a called strike 2, and now we're even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with no outs. Idalou has a runner on third base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Littlefield leads the game 7-2. Now we've got a timeout called. Little discussion down the third baseline. JT Phillips, the batter for Idalou. Littlefield has Major McNeese on the mound, Jaden Kirkland behind the plate, Adam McDonald on first, Dawson Adkins at second, Ian Mendez at shortstop, and Chip Green at third. Gabe Villanueva is out in left, Braden Redmond is in center field, and Jacob Kirkland is out in right. So here we go, 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. JT Phillips at the plate. Pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. And Phillips goes down swinging for out number 1. 1 away with a runner on third, and here comes Colt Gandy. Gandy is 0 for 2. As he bunted out twice. But we're going to have a little visit to the infield for the Wildcats. Coach Hartley asking for a pitch count. I've got 91. I don't know what the official count is, but I bet I'm close. What do you think? I bet I'm dead on, actually.
I'm not even going to take a guess.
Coach Manasco, yeah. Coach Manasco's little visit to the mound ends And everybody's going to head back to their position. Yeah, Major is getting close to the end of his outing here in the bottom of the 6th inning. One away, runner on third. A left-handed batter at the plate. This is Colt Gandy. Here's the first pitch to Gandy. He's going to foul bunt, or bunt foul, rather. Strike one on the foul ball. Littlefield scored 1 run in the 3rd, 5 runs in the 4th, and 1 run in the 6th. Pitch, swing and a miss at strike 2. It's now 0-2. Idalou scored 2 runs in the 1st. That's all they've managed. The Wildcats of Littlefield lead it 7-2, bottom of the 6th. 0-2 pitch. Got him. Strike 3. Gandy goes down looking on 3 pitches. And that's out number 2. Major froze him. Now the number 9 batter in the order for Idalou comes up. This is Noah Vasquez. Vasquez at the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. First pitch to Vasquez. Down the middle for a called strike 1.
That's a good pitch.
0-1. McNeese, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at strike 2. It's now 0-2. Major 1 strike away from getting out of the 6th. Pitch is going to be hit out into left field, gets down for a base hit. And Jacob Kirkland gets it in quickly for a single. The run did come across to score. And that'll make it 7-3, Littlefield on top, 7-3. 2 outs, runner on first. We go back to the top of the order now for Cooper Wilson. First pitch here, a little high and outside for ball 1. Wilson starts the 4th rotation through the order for Idalou. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a flyout. Next pitch. He's going to rip this one down the left field line, but it goes foul for strike 1.
It would have been a good hit if it was in.
Yeah. Fortunately for us, it wasn't, and Major McNeese will now throw his 100th pitch. Major's at 99 pitches. This will be number 100 today. The starting effort. One ball, 1 strike to Wilson. It's going to miss a little inside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. Two-1 pitch to Cooper Wilson. Fouls this one back to the backstop. Strike 2, and now it's even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on first base in the bottom of the 6th. 7-3 is our score. Littlefield with the lead. Two-two pitch. Swing and another foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The count remains. Cooper Wilson, the leadoff batter at the plate for Idalou. Major gets the call from his catcher, Jaden Kirkland. Next pitch, hit high, out into left center field. We've got a chance, we can't get to it. Collision.
No.
Yep, a run's going to come in and score. Major throws down to second base, and we drop the ball.
Out of his hand.
And a run will score for Idalou.
Yep.
Noah Vasquez scores from first. That was just kind of chaos out there for Littlefield. Gabe Villanueva and Braden Redmond. Villanueva had a chance at it, but he drops the ball and then he collides with Braden Redmond, and neither one of them had a chance at it at that point. And that allows the runner to come all the way from first base to score. And it allowed Cooper Wilson to go to second. And it's now 7-4. Idalou has brought 2 runs across here in the bottom of the 6th. Littlefield on top, 7-4. 2 outs, runner on second base, and here's Cash Kuntz. First pitch is on the inside corner for a called strike 1.
What batter number are we?
He is the number 2 batter in the order.
Gotcha.
Yep. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a ground out, and a walk. That pitch is high for ball 1. Littlefield struggling to get this third out here in the bottom of the 6th. Idalou looking to rally. It's 7-4 Littlefield.
Ooh.
That one misses inside for ball 2.
Imagine wearing that one.
Yeah, that one had some zip on it. Major kind of showing his frustration here. Needs to calm down and do what he does. 2-1 pitch. That's
Good
nice.
job.
In there for a strike on changeup. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. McNeese with a pitch, swing, and a foul ball out of play. The count remains 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. Littlefield on top, 7-4 in the bottom of the 6th. Major with a 2-2 pitch. Runner's going to go, but it's a swing and a miss for strike 3, and Cash Kuntz goes down swinging for out number 3. Idalou brings 2 runs across, but we've played 6 complete with your score. Littlefield 7, Idalou 4. We're headed to the top of the 7th. We'll be back right after this.
The Heffington family of Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation sends all the best to each member of the Littlefield Wildcats this season. Triple T Irrigation is an authorized TL irrigation systems dealer. Like no other, hydrostatically powered TL systems are designed to deliver continuous movement to extend gearbox life. Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, proud supporters of the Littlefield Wildcats.
Hillcrest Funeral Home is Littlefield owned and operated and has been since 2007. We are proud supporters of the Wildcats, Lady Cats, and our Wildcat Band. I'm Shauna Wagley Hastings, and my promise is to always offer you personal and compassionate care in your time of loss. Hillcrest is hometown, and we are always here for you. Come see us at 1305 Phelps Avenue in Littlefield. Hillcrest Funeral Home, cherish the memories, honor the legacy.
Trust the Lance Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. They offer a better way to buy insurance. Visit David McGeehee and let him shop multiple carriers to get the most competitive rate available for auto, home, commercial, life, crop insurance, and more. Go by 2433 South Farwell Avenue in Littlefield, or give David a call at 385-1693 and let him find the best combination of price, coverage, and service just for you. The Lance Insurance Agency proudly supports the Wildcats and Lady Cats in all that they do.
Welcome back in Littlefield Wildcats baseball. Wildcats on top, 7-4 over Idalou here. Moving into the top of the 7th. Littlefield looking for some insurance runs with the 5, 6, and 7 batters coming up in the order. Dawson Adkins, Ian Mendez, and Adam McDonald. And Dawson's going to foul this one back to the backstop for strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Dawson Adkins. And Dawson is 0 for 2 today. He lined out to first base, and then he was hit by a pitch, and then he struck out in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Adkins. Swing and another foul ball out of play. A foul ball, it'll be 0-2. Dawson down in the count here. Littlefield has a 7-4 lead in the top of the 7th. Idalou will have the final at bat. Here's the pitch. It's going to come in and hit him, but they're going to say he stepped out. He stepped on the plate. Yep. He stepped on the plate and it hit him in the foot, and the batter's out.
Well,
you don't see that every day. I don't even know how to score that in my book. Offensive interference.
No,
you don't see it much. You just don't see it. he came out of the batter's. His foot was out of the batter's box, and it hit him in the foot. His foot was just across the line and kind of on the plate. And it's 1 out, nobody on for Littlefield, and here comes Ian Mendez. First pitch to Mendez, catches the outside corner for a called strike 1. 0-1 to Ian Mendez. Next pitch on a bunt. He'll foul it off. Strike 2 now. 0-2 to the batter Mendez. Ian is 2 for 3 today with 2 singles and a strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball back to the backstop. Count remains 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out with nobody on for Littlefield. Top of the 7th, 7-4. Littlefield on top, 7-4. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a pop up in the infield. Foul territory outside the line, and they can't make the catch.
Good job.
First baseman and the catcher both had a chance at it, but no communication there, and the ball will be foul. But now there's a question on the field.
So are they calling him out?
I guess so.
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
I'm trying to read lips. Let me get my binoculars. See if I can figure out what he's saying here. Coach Jet Hartley talking to the infield umpire. The catch wasn't made. It landed in foul territory. So under normal circumstances, he would be safe. The only thing I can think is maybe they're going to say that Ian came out of the baseline. That he left the base path. I don't know. Coach Hartley's still arguing the call.
Let's play ball. Let's go.
Coach Hartley is getting sent back to his spot. I don't know what the call is. Ian Mendez is out. I'm going to say he left the base path. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Nobody knows. Like, nobody in the bleachers knows, and I'm listening to everybody. They're going to call Ian out. So that's 2 away. Now Coach Hartley is over there talking to the Idalou coach about it. In any case, 2 outs and nobody on for Littlefield. It was it had to be either interference or he left the base path, one or the other.
I'm thinking maybe it was the base path.
So here comes Adam McDonald with 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch to McDonald is outside for ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Adam McDonald. Should he get on base with 2 outs, Jaden Kirkland would be the next batter. That pitch misses inside for ball 2. It's now 2 balls, no strikes. 7-4, Littlefield on top here, top of the 7th in Idalou, so they'll get the last at bat, the home team. That pitch is low for ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes, 3-0. Here's a 3-0 pitch to McDonald. In there for a called strike 1, and now it's 3-1. Colt Gandy, the left-hander on the mound for Idalou, pitching in relief of the starter. Here's the 3-1. Low, ball 4, and it's a 2-out walk for Adam McDonald, and Littlefield has a runner on first for Jaden Kirkland. Jaden comes to the plate for the 4th time today. He's 0 for 2. He's got a strikeout, a sacrifice fly to center field, and a strikeout in that order. 2 outs, runner on first for Littlefield here. Top of the 7th. First pitch here to Jaden Kirkland. Swing and a miss at strike 1. 0-1. Gandy gets a call from his catcher. The pickoff throw to first, not in time. McDonald.
Oh, McDonald got picked off last time.
Yeah, he's like, you're not going to do it again.
Gotcha.
0-1. Back of the plate, Jaden Kirkland. Swing and a miss at strike 2, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 to the batter, Jaden Kirkland, with 2 outs here. Runner on first for the Littlefield Wildcats. Top of the 7th. Littlefield on top, 7-4. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Hit out into left center field. It gets down for a base hit. McDonald is rounding second, coming into third, and he will be safe. And on the throw to third, Jaden heads to second base. And with 2 outs, Littlefield puts 2 runners in scoring position. And now we're going to see a pinch runner for the Wildcats.
Yep.
Kirkland, the catcher, this will be a courtesy runner for Jaden Kirkland. And this will be Gabe Mata running. So Gabriel Mata, the runner, at second base. Adam McDonald, the runner, at third. With 2 outs, here's Villanueva. First pitch to Villanueva is going to be ripped down the left field line, or rather the right field line, but it goes foul.
That was a good thought.
Yeah, come around on that sucker and drive it down the line to score 2. 2 outs with runners at second and third. Littlefield on top, 7-4, looking for some insurance runs here with 2 outs. Villanueva, the number 9 batter in the order for the Wildcats. Should he get on base, Major McNeese would be the next batter. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. So now he's down in the count 0-2 here with 2 outs. Sure would like to see a base hit. Would score 2 more than likely. The 0-2 pitch. High and tight.
Goodness.
Ball 1.
That almost hit him in the helmet.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Villanueva at the plate. Next pitch. Low and in the dirt. Good eye. Ball 2. Now it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runners at second and third for Littlefield. Top of the 7th. Littlefield on top, 7-4. 2-2 pitch. Little pop up. Shallow center field. Could be dangerous, but the shortstop backs up to make the catch. And that'll be out number 3 as Littlefield tried to make some noise there with 2 outs in the top of the 7th, but couldn't get any across, and we are headed to the bottom of inning number 7. 3 outs and it's over. Littlefield leads it 7-4. We'll be right back.
This is Superintendent Mitch McNeese. As a proud Wildcat alumni, I am honored to lead our district alongside a dedicated team committed to excellence. From our esteemed school board to our hardworking administrators, faculty, and staff, we stand united in our mission to develop and inspire every student. Together, we continue our proud tradition of academic and personal growth. So let's embrace the spirit of Wildcat magic as we pave the way for a bright future. Littlefield ISD, where tradition meets progress.
Every bag of Fibermax cotton has 220,000 seeds chock full of innovation, like advanced genetics for longer, stronger fiber, which means 220,000 reasons to hear, "You got what premiums?" And new Accent Flex technology for powerful weed control, which means 220,000 reasons to say, "Heck yeah, I grew that." Fibermax cotton from BASF. Innovation in every bag. Always read and follow label directions.
Welcome back in to Littlefield Wildcats baseball here on the Littlefield Sports Network. I'm Cody West along with Olivia Seha, where the Littlefield Wildcats lead this game by a score of 7-4, moving into the bottom of the 7th. All we need is 3 outs. We can't let them score 3 runs. That would send it to the 8th inning. If they score 4 runs, they'll win. And Chip Green comes on to try to close it out. Green pitching now in relief of Major McNeese. Takes the mound as he moves from third base to pitcher. Dawson Atkins will go from second to third. Braden Redmond will go from center field to second, and Major McNeese, the pitcher, will go to center field. And the first pitch here stopped at second base, and the throw is not in time. A heck of a play from Braden Redmond. To me, it looked like it was there.
But at least they kept him there.
Man, yeah, you're right. It could have been extra bases. Heck of a play by Redmond. But Jake Caffey will be on with a single. So runner on first with no outs for Idalou. Kai Gauger comes to the plate now. Chip Green on the mound, runner on first for Idalou with no outs. First pitch comes in for a strike. Catcher throws down to first, not in time. Good effort, though, by Jaden Kirkland. Runner on first base with no outs here, bottom of the 7th inning. Littlefield trying to close it out. Off-speed pitch. Misses a little outside for ball 1. The district opener. Here's Green with a 1-1 pitch, and that's a grounder right up the middle. Redmond stops it, but he can't field it. Oh.
It's all right.
And now Idalou has runners at first and second base.
It's all right. We're going to be okay.
That's 2 hard plays to make at second base. And Coach Hartley's going to come out of the dugout here. No outs with runners at first and second. And we've got a timeout on the field. Idalou has the potential tying run now coming to the plate. Littlefield leads the game 7-4 in the bottom of the 7th. No outs, runners at first and second base. And this is number 0, Gentry Pounds, coming to the plate for Idalou. This has been a good game.
For sure.
Yeah, it's been a good one here tonight. Sure would like to see Littlefield be able to close this out. After Coach Hartley's visit to the mound, everybody heads back to their position. Chip Green on the mound, Jaden Kirkland behind the plate, Adam McDonald at first, Braden Redmond at second, Ian Mendez at short, Dawson Atkins at third, Gabe Villanueva left, Major McNeese center, Jacob Kirkland in right. Here's Chip. Pitch. It's going to miss a little high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 1-0 to Gentry Pounds. Pounds is 0 for 2. He struck out, then reached on an error. 1-0 pitch. Curveball misses outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0. Green gets the call from his catcher, Jaden Kirkland. Next pitch.
Oh, man, that was a hard miss.
Yeah. Maybe a little high and outside, maybe. 3 balls, no strikes now, 3-0. Next pitch comes in for a strike, and now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to the batter, Pounds.
Good job,
This one's going to
Chip.
be fouled off to the backstop on the foul ball. It'll be strike 2, so now it's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with no outs. Runners at first and second. For Idalou, Littlefield leads it 7-4, bottom of the 7th. Oh.
Oh, no.
And a balk.
Yep, he did it.
Oh, my gosh. Chip with the balk. And now that'll put runners at second and third for Idalou with no outs. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Gentry, Pounds. Littlefield leads at 7-4, but Idalou has runners at second and third with no outs here. Here's Green with a 3-2 payoff pitch. Swing and a foul ball. On the foul, count remains 3-2. This is too much drama for me on the first broadcast of the season. Here's Green, payoff pitch, high, ball 4.
Well, for me, it's a drastic change of pace,
Yep.
right? Like,
Well, we were kind of in basketball mode since before Christmas, right? Idalou has the bases loaded with no outs here. The tying run is on first base. The winning run is at the plate for Idalou. Littlefield needs some outs. First pitch to Thomas Pirtle is high for ball 1. Chip needs to settle down and throw some strikes. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball hit out into center field. It is caught by Major McNeese. The runner at third will tag and go.
That's all right.
And they trade a run for an out.
That's all right.
On the sacrifice fly. Heck of a play by Major McNeese. And it is now 7-5, Littlefield on top. With runners at first and second base and 1 out. And this will be J.T. Phillips coming to the plate now for Idalou. Littlefield leads it 7-5 here in the bottom of the 7th. Tying run is on first base for Idalou. We need a strikeout. First pitch. Misses maybe a little inside. Ball 1. 1-0 to the batter, Phillips. Green with a 1-0 delivery. Outside, ball 2.
Goodness.
2 balls, no strikes. 2-0.
Come on, Chip. Just relieve your anxiety, kiddo. Take a deep breath.
Green keeping a close eye on the runner at second, and he'll deliver the pitch. It's going to be a base hit out in the left field. And they're going to hold that runner up at third base, but it'll load him up. A ground ball to left.
Oh, goodness.
And now Idalou has the winning run on first base. Tying run on second. the winning run on first with 1 out here. Bottom of the 7th inning, Littlefield on top, 7-5. We need a double play. Let's go. Colt Gandy at the plate for Idalou. First pitch. Yep, comes in for a called strike 1. 0-1 to the batter, Gandy. Bases loaded for Idalou with 1 out. Here's the 0-1. High. Ball 2. Correction, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Bases loaded. Pitch. That'll be a grounder. Base hit out into right field. 1 run scores. It gets past the right fielder, Kirkland. 2 runs score.
Oh, man.
3 runs are going to score. And Idalou wins 8-7.
Yep. They came back and won it.
Idalou walks it off.
Yeah.
To win 8-5.
Yep.
Heartbreaker for the Littlefield Wildcats. Littlefield gives up 6 runs in the last 2 innings to fall 8-7. Idalou starts district play at 1-0. Littlefield starts district at 0-1. The Littlefield Wildcats scored 7 runs on 11 hits, committed 3 errors, and left 8 runners stranded on base. Idalou, almost identical stats. They scored 8 runs on 11 hits, only had 1 error, and left 8 runners stranded on base. In a game that took 2.5 hours to play, Idalou walks it off in the bottom of the 7th. 8-7, your final score. That's going to do it for us here tonight in Idalou. We want to say thanks to our sponsors. Honestly, for the first baseball broadcast, I think it went pretty good. We had to reset the camera a few times. This is a new district. You know, we're used to playing in Denver City. Last few realignments, we had Denver City, Lamesa, Brownfield. You know, that was our district. Now we've got these Lubbock area teams, and the travel is great, but the facilities aren't as good. So we're just kind of learning where we're going to set up and all that at every out-of-town game. And I think it went pretty good, all things considering. Just wish we would have won the game.
Yeah, for sure.
8-7, Idalou wins. That's going to do it for us. We'll be back on Saturday. The Littlefield Wildcats will have a home game on Saturday at 12 noon, and we will be there with a broadcast here on the Littlefield Sports Network. And we want to invite everybody out to the ballpark to watch it in person, but if you can't make it, we'll be hosting the Muleshoe Mules 12 noon this Saturday at Littlefield Baseball Field. That's going to do it for us. Make it a great evening, everyone.
This has been a presentation of West 11 Sports Media. Today's Littlefield High School baseball action on the Littlefield Sports Network has been brought to you by the following supporters: the Littlefield ISD, Hillcrest Funeral Home, Wellington State Bank, Heffington Farms and Triple T Irrigation, FiberMax by BASF, First Federal Bank, Brown Flying Service, the Lance Insurance Agency, All Ways Towing, and by Bill Wells Chevrolet GMC. This is West 11 Sports, your home for Littlefield High School sports.